Hello, so today I am going to be describing the difference between symmetric and asymmetric bimanual coordination and discuss why asymmetrical bimanual coordination is more difficult than symmetric. So bimanual coordination is a skill that requires two arms, and symmetrical bimanual coordination is when the limbs do the same thing, and asymmetrical bimanual coordination is when the limbs do something different from each other. So an example of symmetrical would be rowing a boat, or rolling a wheelchair, and then asymmetrical could be like when you tap your head and then rub your stomach at the same time. Or another example is like somebody playing a guitar, one hand holds the chords and then while the other is strumming to make the sound. And it can also be seen with drummers, depending on what drum they're using, their hands are doing something different. So why is it more difficult? So the motor control system prefers symmetry when controlling limb movements, so they like doing the same thing. But with practice, a person can learn to uncouple and dissociate the limbs and eventually get to a point where they can move the limbs asymmetrically. So the control mechanism involved in this process is still being identified, but there are varying sides on what is important. So some say proprioceptive feedback is important, and others say that visual feedback is important. And then there are also two distinct views on how people learn to dissociate their limbs for a particular action in control of the asymmetry. The first is the motor program theory, and this is believed that a generalized motor program is involved, but they aren't sure on whether there's two generalized motor programs that develop and control each arm separately, or if there's one generalized motor program that is developed and then each arm can perform somewhat independently within that motor program. And then the second is the dynamical systems theory, and this is the belief that the arms are controlled by an attractor state, which involves precise relative phase relationships. So this is why it would feel more comfortable to have the arms move symmetrically. So the new skill needs to be learned so that while you're practicing, the pattern is then destabilized and restabilized as a new attractor state that allows for better control of asymmetrical bimanual coordination. I hope this helped. Thank you.